Alright, what's up everyone, and welcome to this certain video about Mario Kart DLC and everything that I think that the game can have to make it good so people would come back and play the game again. Now, a lot of you guys might be thinking of this video being like, oh, Mario Minico fan, there's a lot of things to do in the game, I haven't finished free roam yet, or I haven't finished all the cups and knockout tour and all that stuff. Well, to these people that actually have 100%ed Mario Kart World like myself, well, this video mainly is for us people who have completed the game 100% and are looking forward to more things. Now, I'm going to touch on the gameplay mechanics, the battle mode, maybe the online, and the free roam mode. I'm going to start with the free roam mode first since I have a lot more to say about this one. Now, it would be really cool, like, if in free roam mode we got something like, more islands around the main island, Maybe like an island right here, here, and here maybe on this left side. And island right here, here, and there. That would make this island a lot more worth it and able to go back to. Like, say, like Donkey Kong Island, or Mario Circuit Island, Yoshi Island, or some lines of that, okay? So, it would be cool if we had some of those islands as DLC added to the maps and stuff, and with a few missions, Peach medallions, and those question block thingies that you get. This would really add a lot more depth and a lot more things to do in the realm of Mario Kart World's hub world. The islands could be bigger, and there could be more challenging ways to reach the missions, or more challenging ways to reach the Peach medallions, or the question block thingies that you collect usually. Who knows? Who knows what Nintendo could make? Honestly, it really just boils down to how much they really expand the game, the free roam mode, into this entire expanded, gigantic, like, hub thing, okay? That's all I have to say about the free roam mode right now. I thought I would have a lot more to say about it, but, maybe I'll have some more ideas for another video, but, maybe I might have some more ideas for the single player, honestly. You know what? I'm going to touch on the battle mode first before I touch upon the gameplay mechanics and stuff like that, because I'll have a lot to say about that stuff. Now, I really think that Mario Kart World battle mode should honestly go back to the way it was in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Because the way we have battle mode right now in Mario Kart World is almost the exact same kind of battle mode we had in the original Mario Kart 8 for Wii U, which is just us playing on regular courses from the main game, okay? And sure, they might have there might be a couple of actual battle mode tracks, and sure, they added a couple new modes, but they only added coin runners and bob on blast. Okay, where's Shine Thief and where's Renegade Roundup? Where's the other two? I mean, of course they could be added in future updates, who knows, but the battle mode really isn't all that fun, just playing on the blamed copies of the main courses from the main game. It's harder to find people, honestly, and driving on the main courses just doesn't have the same feel and the same vibe as playing on the actual battle tracks that actually make battle mode, basically. Is all I'm trying to say, okay? So, I really think that the battle mode should honestly go back to how it was in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And, honestly, the previous games as well, because Mario Kart World and the original Mario Kart 8 are the two games that actually have this feature where you're just basically playing on the main game courses, the race courses, is what I'm trying to say. So, really, that's another thing that really needs to be fixed, because its battle mode is just not fun to play on it. It's just really not fun to play. In my opinion, honestly, battle mode really isn't that fun to play on Mario Kart World. That's why if I ever want to play battle mode with someone, I'll just go to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and play battle mode. It's a lot more fun. There's more modes, basically. and it's just more fun to play, like, you know, games like Renegade, Roundup, and Shine Thief, and of course Balloon Battle. You know, all the modes are fun to play. You know, they just hit differently in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because you're playing on an actual course and not on the race courses. Is what all I'm trying to get at right here. I'll touch on that maybe in another video. Now this is the part where I'm going to be touching on a lot of topics because, yes, I know I talked about this in my Mario Kart World review, but I'm going to touch upon it again in a little bit more detail, hopefully. So, you guys know that iconic mode Knockout Tour, okay? Now, you guys also know that the rubber banding AI basically is pretty obnoxious in Mario Kart World here. It's pretty obnoxious, and I would say it's about as obnoxious as it is in Mario Kart 64. But honestly, when it comes all down to it, Mario Kart 64, the AI rubber banding is not as a nuisance as it is here in Mario Kart World, because honestly in Mario Kart 64 you have items that you can actually protect yourself with, and if they get too close to you, then they run into your items and they spin out and stuff, and it knocks them backwards, and you can actually stay in first for a little while. That's not really the case here in Mario Kart World, because when you get an item, it's only like one item. You get either like a green shell, banana, or a coin, depending on if you played like versus mode and you turned off the coin basically. You know, when it comes all down to it, the AI really just rubber bands right up to you really easily. And like, say like you're about to hit the finish line, and the AI CPU is just right behind you basically. And you're about to hit the finish line, and out of nowhere, a blue shell just comes out of nowhere and just smacks you, and then everybody passes you, and that happens. I bet you anything that's happened to everyone basically who's gotten to this part of this video, and you've gotten infuriated by it, okay? The blue shell really isn't the problem. It's the execution and how often the blue shell really is in gameplay basically is what I'm trying to get at right here. Now let's touch upon the second place and how far first place can get sometimes, okay? Now we know that Mario Kart World has went back to the position-based items, okay? It's really different from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's and Mario Kart 8's distance-based items. So like, you get like a red shell in second place, you get a mushroom, you can sometimes get a banana and a green shell. But most of the time, you just get a banana or a green shell in second place. Like, getting a red shell is kind of a miracle. Especially if the person in first place is so far ahead, you keep getting green shells and bananas, or even coins for that matter. It's very annoying, I get that. But similar with the blue shell, it's about the execution and how often you get these items. Like, you get a banana probably like 70% of the time, and you get like a green shell maybe like 65% of the time. And it feels like, you know, you get red shells probably only about maybe 55% of the time. So it's about less than how you would get a green shell or a banana. It's really all about the execution, and I really think that this thing really should be fixed because, like I said in my Mario Kart World review, if a person is way far ahead of you and all you keep getting is green shells, bananas, or even coins for that matter, the person is going to just keep going, and they're just going to freely be in first place the whole time. And if they cross the finish line, and it's like, you can't catch them after that. Like, they're just gone. They're just in the distance, gone. You can't see them. And it's very infuriating when that happens to you. I know it's infuriating because it happened to me when I played Mario Kart World Online myself. The way I see it is to fix the execution, like, take off the, like, take down, like, the amount you get, like, green shells and bananas, like, to, like, I don't know, 65 to 70% of the time, okay? And make red shells about, I'd say maybe you get red shells maybe about 85% of the time, and mushrooms about maybe 90% of the time, because mushrooms are honestly a really big help in second place. Like, they're more of a help than you might think. And I really think that this execution really can fix Mario Kart World in terms of its execution and items and stuff. And I really think that, you know, adding some islands to the free roam mode to further expand upon the gameplay and stuff would really make Mario Kart World worthwhile coming back to, because right now it just feels like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe really is, like, you know, more superior right now than Mario Kart World. That's just in my opinion though, because even my friend and I, we were talking about it, and we both agree that, you know, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe right now is a little more superior to Mario Kart World just because of how much Mario Kart World is lacking in terms of content, and really, I mean, the game is just really slippery and whatnot. But I mean, that really doesn't take away from the fact that it's fun, okay? You know, gameplay is really what matters, okay? Than graphics or like anything like that. Like the graphics, they're good, okay? Like, you know, 4K is awesome, but you know, gameplay is really what matters. And you know, when it comes all down to it, I really think that, you know, the hitbox for like the getting on the rails should be increased a little bit, because I found myself trying to get on some rails, like I was really close to a rail, and it just all of a sudden just bumps me off. And it's supposed to be really easy to get on these rails, and I find it really kind of annoying to try to get onto those rails, because sometimes it just bumps me right off. It's really annoying. But you know, that's kind of really a small gripe about it, because not many people notice that, and I know it's probably a skill issue I have, but you know what? I'm going to just talk about it anyway, because it's something that really bothers me. Now, getting on the walls and stuff like that's really not something I'm going to talk about, because I get on the walls pretty easily and take those shortcuts. It's just mainly the battle mode, the DLC, the expansion to the island, and the execution to certain items when it comes to the single player mode. I really do think that all this stuff can really make Mario Kart World worthwhile to come back to. Because, for me, I haven't played Mario Kart World in at least maybe a month and a half. It's been that long because, you know... I mean, yes, online is where it's at and stuff like that. It's like, if you're bored, just play online, but it's just really the same stuff. And not to mention, you know, you got these people that are competitive, and they'll just be in first place the whole time. And like I said, with the execution, you get bananas and green shells most of the time, and you can't stop first place. Heck, I mean, blue shells half the time don't even come and stuff like that. Like, look, every time I've played Mario Kart World online with like a friend, it's maybe 3 times out of like 12 there'd be a blue shell in like certain races, okay? And I really think that the execution for the blue shells in Knockout Tour really should be toned down just a little bit, because I found myself getting hit by a blue shell at least 6 or 7 times while in first place. And there has been some times where I'd be in first place and a computer player would just be right behind me, and they would just pass me after that. You know, like I said, it's not the fact that the blue shell needs to be removed. Of course not. I do not want the blue shell removed. It's a great item. I just think that the execution for how often these CPUs get these items should be toned down just a tiny bit, because this is just going to make people want to quit the game and not pick it back up again. Because not only is like the execution for certain items annoying, but the rubber banding AI is also pretty annoying itself too. It's a pretty big pain in the tugus. So those are pretty much my things to kind of fix Mario Kart World and make it worth coming back to. These kind of were out of order, but you know what? It is what it is. I had to get this video out because I really want to explain my opinions and my ways. I really feel like Nintendo could really fix this up and make Mario Kart World worthwhile again. Because like I said, I mean, I've seen many people going back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because, one, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has more courses, but the Booster Course Pass was just there so Nintendo had more time to work on Mario Kart World. It has an actual battle mode. It doesn't have that bad of rubber banding CPU, and the online is kind of better in general too. I mean, you might disagree with me and say, oh, maybe Mario Kart World Online is much better, but I really haven't had no problems with Mario Kart Deluxe's online at all, actually. You know, I don't think I've gotten one communication error throughout this whole, like, 7 to 8 years that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has been out. But yeah, this is no hate on Mario Kart World. I still love the game. It's visually stunning to look at, and, you know, the items and all that stuff are really good too. But this is just my opinion to basically fix everything. Oh yeah, one more thing as well, you know. This is not really something for Nintendo to fix or anything like that, but this is just an opinion, honestly, and this is just something I have to say. I really hate the fact that the boomerang item has a time limit, okay? I really don't think that the boomerang item should have a time limit. It should really be back to the way it was in Mario Kart 8 and Deluxe, where you could throw it and you have 3 turns. Like, sure, you get more, you can throw it more when you have the time limit, but I prefer to actually hold my boomerang item. when I have those 3 turns, because I can hold that as long as I want, and if there's a red shell coming, I can just throw it right back and it'll destroy the red shell. With Mario Kart World, that's not really the case. So, yeah, I think that's really something that needs to be fixed, as well as adding the Mega Mushroom music back to the Mega Mushroom, because that doesn't play in Mario Kart World like it did in Mario Kart Wii. That's just a nitpick I think that can be fixed, but I don't think Nintendo will fix it. But you know what? You never know what's possible, honestly. It's possible with Nintendo, but I don't even know if they will do it. But whatever. It's just something I wanted to get out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And please be sure to like and subscribe for more videos. And I'll talk to you guys on another video. Alright, have a good day and God bless everybody.